Okay, we have another short lesson. This is 9-3. 9-3 has to do with how many solutions am I going to have? Okay, how many solutions am I going to have? So based on our graphs, our solutions are called roots or zeros, and that's important for when you get into higher level classes. Quadratic equations can have 0 solutions, 1 solution, or 2 solutions, and here's how we find them. So this graph here, this first graph right here, has 2 solutions. Here's one of them, and here's the other one. So those are, that's what 2 solutions looks like, okay? Here I have 1 unique solution, and here I have no solutions. So this smile is up from the line that we know is our x-axis. We could have another one like this, or parabola that doesn't touch the x-axis. So the number of solution is determined by the number of x-intercepts. How many times the parabola goes through the x-axis. So here we have 2, here we have 1, and here we have none. I missed. Here we have none, and another, we'll put our example over here, so it's not on our words. Okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yes, it is. It is, it is, it is. Don't make this hard. So if we were going to graph this, y equals x squared plus 3. Remember, this is one of those special ones. What's being added to 0, or what's being added to x in this equation? 0. Okay, so what's my vertex? Would be 0, 3. Notice that's where I graphed it. Okay, this graph is going up because there's an imaginary positive 1 there. Okay, so I'm going up. What's my axis of symmetry here? I know it doesn't ask all of that, but I want to know anyway. Axis of symmetry is x equals 0. Great. How many solutions do I have? How many times does this graph go through the x-axis, which is right here? How many times? None. So my answer is no solutions. Okay, no solutions. It doesn't go through. What about my next graph? Obviously, I'd like you to practice graphing this, but we're not going to take the time to do that. Okay? My building numbers are 1, 3, and 5 because there's nothing in front here, right? There's just that imaginary 1. I'm going up. What's my vertex? My vertex is what? What's my x value? Well, this is -1, so that has to be 1. What's being added to this? Nothing. So it's 1, 0. Okay? So here's what my graph looks like. And I have 1 solution, and it is 1, 0, where it hits the x-axis. Okay? All right. Look at this one. What's my vertex? What's my vertex in this one? What's my x value? What's my y value? Hoping you have a 3 and a 4, because we have to take the opposite of this and the same as the y. Okay. What about my building numbers in this one? My building numbers, look, there's a -1 there. So -1, -3, -5. Our building numbers don't actually change. There's not a number in front of there, but they do go down. So this is a maximum this time. It's the highest point. And we look at where the intercepts are, and the graph goes through at 1, 0, and it goes through at 5, 0. So it's really important that you do that. It's best really to find those by counting out your dots. And all your solutions are going to be at whole numbers. They're not going to be in between. So count enough dots that are going through the x-axis unless it's a no solution one like that first one. Okay? So this is what two solutions would look like. That concludes your notes. And please do this worksheet for 9-3. Okay? You're doing all 8 of them. Take your time, graph well, tell me, answer what are the solutions? Don't just tell me how many of them there are. Make sure you have the ordered pair that tells me what the exact solution is. Okay? God bless.